Good evening, members. Welcome to the Goshen Club Meet the Candidate evening. If you're all ready, I'll be calling them out in alphabetical order. When I call out your name, please come to the stage. Ballot number 1, Anaf Aziz.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening to the President, to the esteemed panel of former presidents, to the respected election board, and to my fellow candidates and my fellow members of Goshen Club. My name is Anaf Aziz, account number PA244. I am the son of this beautiful woman here, Faranas Chaudhary Twinkle, and Shaukat Aziz Russell. Many of you have probably seen a chubby little kid running around in this club for over the years. And for those who haven't, allow me to introduce myself. I grew up walking through these halls as a child, wide-eyed, curious, and inspired by the energy of this community. Now, standing here as a young candidate, I feel a deep sense of responsibility and pride. Thank you for giving me this moment to introduce myself. Goshen Club has been more than just a social space to me. It has been a place of growth, harmony, and togetherness. I learned my earliest lessons in community life here, watching people support each other, celebrate together, and solve problems as one family. I've seen friendships formed across generations, and I've personally experienced how this club shapes character. This environment helped mold me into the person I am today. It taught me discipline, respect, and the value of being part of something bigger than myself. And as our club evolves, I believe the younger generation has a crucial role to play in strengthening that culture while honoring the legacy built by our seniors. So why am I standing for election? Because I believe Goshen Club deserves fresh leadership that is energetic, forward-thinking, and deeply connected to its members. I bring with me a mindset of constant self-improvement and growth, a philosophy I've lived by for every single day for the better part of a year. And now I feel ready to share this philosophy with the club. Those who know me know how intensely I commit to my goals. I do not approach them casually. I stay disciplined, focused, and locked in until the job is done. And this is exactly the mindset I want to bring to the board. A mindset of service and a mindset of continuous progress for all members, especially the youth and the next generation who will carry the club forward. With your support, I hope to represent you with honesty, humility, and unwavering dedication. I would like to close my speech with a final closing note addressing all the members and a small slogan I've created. This is from the heart. You know that our membership is valuable. There's no guess about that. But I don't think the value comes from any of the club's tangible assets or amenities. I think the value is in you, the members, and your continued engagement in the club affairs. So I would like to urge every member to continue engaging further, and everyone come on election day and cast your vote so you can dictate the future of our club. And my slogan goes a little like this: if you want growth, cast your vote, and if you want the journey to be fun, vote for ballot number 1. Thank you.
Great stuff. Okay, ballot number 2, Farhana Tahir, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, dear members. I am Farhana Tahir, member account number PF110, and I'm standing for the director of Goshen Club. Many of you have seen me around this club for years, first as a spouse member from 2006, and now as a proud permanent member. Gulshan Club has become a part of my life for nearly 2 decades. I am blessed with a supportive family. My husband, Mr. Faisal Taher, who is also a permanent member of this club since 2003, and currently he serves as the president of Uttara Club. We are parents to a wonderful daughter who is studying in grade 9. I am also a member of Chittagong Club, and I grew up in club culture from the age of 10. And I truly understand what a vibrant, respectful, and member-focused club should feel like. I completed my BBA and MBA in marketing and come from an entrepreneurial background, a founder of Mansha, ethnic clothing brand, creator of Tiara Jewelry, and involved with FFC in fast food sector. My career has taught me leadership, innovation, and discipline to achieve results, the qualities that I want to bring to our club's future. If elected, my commitment is simple: to enhance members' engagement, to ensure club's dignity, and to ensure every member feels welcome, heard, and valued. My ballot number is 2, and as a first-time candidate, I humbly seek all your support, blessing, and valuable vote. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Ballot number 3, Hamim Hassan Joey.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Respected members of Gulshan Club, distinguished past presidents and illustrious senior members, the Virtuous Election Board, our conscientious president and the board of directors, my dear candidates for the upcoming election, friends and families, Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you all. Hope you're in the best of health and spirits. I'm Hamim Hassan Joey, holding the club account number PH56, son of Mr. Abu Hassan MD Yunus, who's a civil engineer of Buet, and Mrs. Tamina Begum, past president of Rotary Club of Dhaka Urbana, and by the grace of Almighty Allah, I'll be contesting in the upcoming Gulshan Club election for member board of directors with the ballot number 3. Ever since a member, I've served our esteemed club in multiple committees, such as the likes of tennis, gym, press and publication, as well as the vice chairman of the entertainment committee for the last 2 years. In addition, I've been actively involved in the overall club activities, sports tournaments, hosting our events, quiz competitions, open mic sessions, Olympiad torch runs, activities beyond my responsibilities, and as such. That being said, I'd like to believe that if elected, I can contribute to and do more for the club, given my prior experiences, for the overall betterment of the club, focusing on the areas of improvement. I've completed my MBA BBA from NSU, and professionally, I'm a director of Dexterous Consultant Limited, one of the oldest consultancy engineering firms of Bangladesh, paired with the fact that I'm also an automotive journalist of JZR3V, creating content both locally and internationally, and also somewhat of an influencer. I guess some of you already know that. I've also served JCA Bangladesh as local president, national vice president regional, and Senate affairs chairperson. I'm happily married to my beautiful wife, Saida Redwana Sultana, who's sitting right there looking ever so graceful. She's also a permanent member of our club and is currently serving in the Ladies and Children Affairs Committee, and we're blessed with our lovely 6-year-old daughter, Wazir Daneen Hassan. And I believe you already know my father-in-law, the 2005-6 past president of Gulshan Club, Mr. S.M. Abdul Mannan. In a nutshell, I'd be incredibly grateful to solicit your unwavering support in the upcoming election. I would, to the best of my ability, uphold the true essence, heritage, vibrancy, and honor of our beloved club, which we fondly refer to as a second home and a family club. I leave the rest to you. I believe it's time for me to reciprocate because the club has given me so much. Whether I get elected or not, my love, effort, and contributions to and for the club shall go on. I believe that choosing the greater good is never a sacrifice. My best wishes to all the candidates. Thank you for your time. Assalamu alaikum and very good evening to you all.
Ballot number 4, can I ask Mahbubul Haq Sufyani to come?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to you all. I am Mahbubul Haq Sufyani. My account number with the club is LM58. My father was late Mr. Mahfuzul Haq Sufyani. I was an associate member prior to this membership. I have done my MBA from Maastricht School of Management in the Netherlands. I have served 2 multinational banks for 12 years at various capacities. For the last 14 years, I am associated with Butterfly Group. It's LG's distribution channel it has, and retail and manufacturing business it does. I am a director, supply chain and strategic management division group, which I lead. In last 2 years, Gulshan Club has truly offered a platform. It's an organization that offers such a platform. Members come in, get into election, get people's love, and leaders are born, nurtured, grown, and future leader is created through the process of this election. I thank all the election board and the past presidents for their iconic role. I express my gratitude to all the members for their support, love, and those who voted me in the last 2 years. In these 2 years, with utmost professionalism, I have tried to fulfill my obligation and responsibilities. In the third tenure, if I get a chance to be elected, then I have some area which I have identified, which I recommend to all the candidates and president candidates to look into. Number 1 is the IT. IT upgradation is necessary. It has 2 panels here. One is the member panel, another one is the operational panel. The members panel improvement area, I can give you an example of online booking for guest house, residence, events, sports, everything. For operational panel, we can develop a approval matrix. Many board members get piles of papers, and they need to be present almost every day to get those things signed. So a paperless organization in the last few years have been into the practice, so I believe we should think of going there. I believe with the supply chain knowledge, I can give reviews and inputs, strengthen good governance, support stable growth, just driving the revenue channels, we can improve those better. Teenagers having age between 14 and 21, I would request the quiz master here, if we can invite them, engage them, they will get acquainted with the club culture. Thank you very much. My ballot number is 4 this time. My wife Anamika is here, Afshin is here, they are permanent members. Please give me, if I, in these 2 years, if I have hurt you by any way, please forgive me. By my action or words, if you're hurt, please forgive me. And keep me and my family in your prayers. My ballot is 4. For cricket, this boundary number we never miss and we never forget. Ballot number 4. Vote for ballot number 4. Thank you very much for hearing me out.
Mr. Arfatur Rahman Apel.
বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। শুভ সন্ধ্যা। উপস্থিত 2025-26 নির্বাচনে সম্মানিত প্রধান নির্বাচন কমিশনার, উপস্থিত বর্তমান প্রেসিডেন্ট, উপস্থিত সাবেক প্রেসিডেন্টবৃন্দ, উপস্থিত সম্মানিত সদস্যবৃন্দ, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি মোহাম্মদ আরাফাতুর রহমান আপেল। আমার বাসা গুলশান 250 নম্বর রোডে। আমি গত বছর ইলেকশন করেছিলাম। আপনাদের মূল্যবান ভোটে আমি এইবারও অর্থাৎ 2025-26-এরও ক্যান্ডিডেট। আমি আমার এক বড় মেয়ে ব্যারিস্টার নিশাদ আঞ্জুম আপন ও আমার জামাই হাসিব সিদ্দিক, দুইজনই লন্ডনে থাকেন। আরেক মেয়ে তিনি এআইবিতে ল পড়ছেন, ছোট ছেলে সিজিএসে পড়াশোনা করছেন। আপনারা যদি দয়া করে আপনাদের মূল্যবান 10টি ভোটের মধ্যে যদি আমাকে একটি ভোট দেন আর একবার সুযোগ দেন, আপনাদের জন্য মানে সময় দিতে পারি, ক্লাবকে সময় দিতে পারি এবং আমার দায়িত্ব পালন করতে পারি, এই প্রত্যাশা রেখে সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে সংক্ষিপ্ত বক্তব্য। আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ব্যালট নম্বর 5।
Ballot number 6, Engineer Mehdi Hassan.
বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। আসসালামু আলাইকুম। গুলশান ক্লাবের প্রিয় সদস্যবৃন্দ এবং ইলেকশন কমিশনের চেয়ারম্যান, আপিল বোর্ডের চেয়ারম্যান, অনারেবল ফর্মার প্রেসিডেন্টস, অ্যাডভাইজার্স, ভাইস চেয়ারম্যান এবং সকল কমিটি মেম্বার্স। এর আগেও আমার 2বার সৌভাগ্য হয়েছে সবার সামনে ক্যান্ডিডেট স্পিচ দেবার, আর কাজ করার সুযোগ হয়েছে আমাদের পাস্ট প্রেসিডেন্ট জনাব আনোয়ার রশিদ সাহেব এবং বর্তমান প্রেসিডেন্ট এম এ কাদের অনু ভাইয়ের সাথে, এবং এটি আমাকে অনেক কিছু শিখিয়েছে। আজকে আপনাদের আস্থা এবং সমর্থন আমাকে এই সুযোগটি করে দিয়েছিল, ধন্যবাদ। আমি সত্যিই কৃতজ্ঞ আপনাদের আশীর্বাদ এবং বিশ্বাসের জন্য। এবারও আমি একটু আর্লি নমিনেশন পেপার জমা দিয়েছি। আমাদের প্রপোজার ছিলেন ফর্মার প্রেসিডেন্ট মিস্টার শাহাবুদ্দিন, যিনি আমাকে গুলশান ক্লাবের মেম্বার হতে অনুপ্রাণিত করেছেন, এবং সবসময়ের মতো আমার ওয়াইফ দোলা হাসান ছিলেন সেকেন্ডার। আমার আরেকটি নমিনেশন পেপার সাইন করেছিলেন লতিফুল বাড়ি মামুন এবং আসিফ হানিফ, আমার প্রতিবেশী পুরান ঢাকার। আজ আমি চেষ্টা করব আপনাদেরকে এই স্পিচটা একটু ভিন্নভাবে দিতে। এই বিজয়ের মাসে বাংলাকে আমি একটু প্রাধান্য দিয়েছি এবং ইংলিশ বাংলা মিক্স। এর আগে 2বার আমি ইংলিশে ক্যান্ডিডেট স্পিচ দিয়েছিলাম। তো প্রথমে আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাই আমাদের পূর্ববর্তী প্রেসিডেন্ট, ডিরেক্টরস এবং কমিটি সদস্য যারা নিঃস্বার্থ সেবা এবং সততার কারণে আজকের ক্লাব এই অবস্থানে এসেছে। আমাদের সবার জন্য এই ক্লাবটি শুধু সোশ্যাল হ্যাংআউটের জায়গাটাই নয়, এটি আমাদের প্রিয় সেকেন্ড হোম। এমন একটি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ জায়গায় নেতৃত্ব, সদিচ্ছা এবং সততার জবাবদিহিতা ছাড়া অসম্ভব। গুড ইভিনিং মেম্বার্স হু আর হিয়ার টুডে অ্যান্ড দোজ হু উইল ওয়াচ দিস স্পিচ লেটার। আমার ব্যালট 6। এই সংখ্যাটি কীভাবে আমার লাইফে বারবার ফিরে এসেছে তা কোনো এক সময় পেলে আবার বলবো। তবে এই গত কয়েক বছর আমি 6টি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ পোর্টফোলিও মেনটেন করেছি, যার মধ্যে মেনটেন্যান্স, ফায়ার অ্যান্ড সেফটি অন্যতম, এবং মেম্বারদের এঙ্গেজমেন্ট বাড়ানোর জন্য গুলশান ক্লাব ম্যাগাজিন, অলিম্পিয়াড স্পোর্টস ইন্টার রিলেশনশিপ ক্লাবের ইন্টার রিলেশনশিপ পোর্টফোলিও আমার দায়িত্বে ছিল প্রিভিয়াসলি। এই অভিজ্ঞতাগুলো আমাকে দেখিয়েছে কীভাবে দ্রুত এবং সরাসরি হিউম্যান সেন্ট্রিক সেবা দিতে হয়। আমার নেতৃত্ব দর্শন দাঁড়ানো 6টি পিলারের উপর। আমি এটাকে বলি 3I, অর্থাৎ আইডিওলজি, ইনোভেশন অ্যান্ড ইন্টিগ্রিটি, বেসড অন থ্রুআউট সামথিং দ্যাট কল পারপাস, প্রগ্রেস অ্যান্ড প্রিন্সিপালস। এই সব মিলিয়ে আমার নিয়মিত ডেলিভারি দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছি, অ্যাকাউন্টেবিলিটি এবং ইফেক্টিভ লিডারশিপ উইথ অথেন্টিসিটি অ্যান্ড ইন্টিগ্রিটি। পুরানো ক্লাব বিল্ডিংয়ের সবগুলো ভেন্যু রিনোভেশনের পাশাপাশি আমার সকল ভেন্ডরদের সাথে এমসি কমপ্লিট করেছি। ক্লাবের সকল সিভিল ও অন্যান্য ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং কাজগুলো করার পাশাপাশি লিফট, জেনারেটর সহ গুরুত্বপূর্ণ মেশিনারিজ এবং ইকুইপমেন্টের রিস্টোরেশন পরিচর্যা করা হয়েছে। বাড়তি দায়িত্ব পালন করেছি ল্যান্ডস্কেপিং এবং গ্রিনারিতে, লোন দিতে প্রেস্টো, এর সাথে কন্ট্রাক্ট সম্পন্ন করে বাড়তি ডিসকাউন্টও নিশ্চিত করেছিলাম। আমি জানি আজকাল অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ কাজ ইমেইল বা লালফিতা দূরত্বে হারিয়ে যায়। আমার অঙ্গীকার দ্রুত হিউম্যান সেন্ট্রিক সেবা নিশ্চিত করা। যারা একবারও আমার সাথে যোগাযোগ করেছেন তারা জানেন এটা কোনো ফাঁকা বুলি নয়। আমার পারিবারিক ব্যক্তিগত শিক্ষা জীবনের বিস্তারিত অন্যান্য প্রয়োজনীয় তথ্য ইতিমধ্যে ক্যান্ডিডেট ক্রিডেনশিয়ালস বইটিতে দেওয়া আছে। সেই ভিত্তিতে আজকে মেইনলি আমার ফোকাস রেখেছিলাম আমার প্রিভিয়াস ওয়ার্কস এবং কাজের দর্শন আপনাদের সামনে নিয়ে আসার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ সবাইকে। আপনাদের সকলের প্রতি কৃতজ্ঞতা, আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা। ভালো থাকবেন, ভালো রাখবেন, দোয়া চাই আমার এবং আমার পরিবারের জন্য। ব্যালট 6-এর জন্য আপনার দোয়া রাখবেন। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
We have ballot number 7, Mehdas Kamal Khan.
Assalamu alaikum, Honorable Chairman and the Election Board, honorable members, their families present here today. A very good evening to everyone. Standing here tonight and seeing so many familiar places really fills my heart. This club is not just a place we visit, it is a place we have grown together, laughed together, and supported one another through the years. My name is Mehtaz Kamal Khan, and tonight I stand before you not just as a candidate, but as a daughter, as a sister, and as a friend, and someone who has been shaped by this community in more ways than words can express. Many of you knew my father, late ABM Kamaluddin Khan. To this day, when members stop me in the hallway to share a memory of him, it has touched me deeply. He served this club 3 times as the president, but what he valued most was not the title. It was the people, the relationship, and the sense of unity. Everything he taught me about integrity, responsibility, and quiet strength, I carry with me each day. Standing here tonight, I feel his presence, I feel his blessings, and I feel a responsibility to honor his legacy, not through words, but through action. This club has been a constant in my life. When life was busy, when things were difficult, or even when I simply needed a familiar smile, Gulshan Club always was there. I never worked here to be noticed. I served because I cared, because I felt connected, because being useful gave me joy. Over the years, I've contributed wherever I could: election board, budget and planning, entertainment, ladies and children, badminton, or even squash. Whether as a convener, as a chair, as a vice chair, or simply as a volunteer, I gave my time with a full heart. Sports became a part of my identity here. Holding those gold and silver badminton trophies, receiving the Sports Excellent Award, this moment meant so much to me because these were shared with this family. But tonight, this isn't about the titles or the trophies. This is about what we can create together. If you place your trust in me, my promise is very simple. I will serve this club the way one serves their home, with honesty, warmth, and genuine care. There are things we must work on, and I want to address them with sincerity. We must protect the souls of this club through good governance, fair, transparent, and principled. Because the trust is the foundation of every strong community. We need through simple, sustainable development, not just big projects, but meaningful improvements, better use of spaces, and already we have initiated that truly uplift the members' experience. Our service standards must respect the love we have for this club. A smile at the front desk, a polite response, well-trained staff, these small things create a big emotional impact. Modernizing and digitizing our processes will help us build a club that is efficient and ready for the future, giving our members a new horizon through international affiliation so that we remain connected, not just locally, but globally. Very close to my heart, reviving the warmth of our cultural and sporting traditions, more music, more laughter, more family gatherings, more events where our children can shine and grow with confidence. I intend to work as a bridge between the senior, the young, and the new members, as Gulshan Club proudly boasts the new generation of members. I have my mother here tonight. Amma, can you stand up? My husband, Imran, my 2 children, Arafat and Madina, my brother, my sister-in-law, and I can see my chachu here, ex-President Shahabuddin Khan. Can we have you? Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your time and your kindness and your continued support. Thank you very much.
On stage, Mikhail Aziz Attar, ballot number 8.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everybody. My name is Mikhail Aziz Sattar, and although I officially became a member in 2018, many of you know that I've grown up from this club from the age of 2. My family's association with Gulshan Club goes back nearly 3 generations, beginning from my grandfather Aziz Sattar, carried forward by my father, Nini Sattar, who served on this board for 4 years. This club has shaped me since childhood. And today, this place has been my second home, and I stand before you because I'm ready to carry that legacy into the future. And I genuinely want to switch up the game. I'm here because I believe the culture of our club needs a reset. Far too long, the club has catered to a select few at the cost of the general members. And it needs to change, not slowly, not eventually, but now. And the only way to change is when someone is willing to stand up, speak openly, challenge what is unfair. That is what my father did. That is what my grandfather did. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. There are issues that should concern every member. There are possibilities that we deserve to know. And if someone has to ignite that awareness, that passion, or even induce anger for what is just for the members of the club, I'm ready to be that person on behalf of all of us. Because this club is a family, not factions, not invisible power groups. It's a family. Yes, Gulshan Club is one of the most exclusive and elite clubs in Bangladesh. But I believe with the right leadership, the club should be worth double what it is now. And we should be aiming to join the ranks of the most elite clubs in the world, not just Bangladesh. I didn't wait for the election to start working on that vision. There are 3 things I want to talk about real quickly. First one being that even before I picked up my nomination papers, I submitted to the club a formal proposal to join one of the most prestigious reciprocal affiliation networks in the world, where Gulshan Club will be the sole representative from Bangladesh, which gives our members access to 190 other clubs in the world, elite and exclusive, at the same level, if not higher, with each members getting access to the application for seamless automated booking to let you get into any other club without any trouble. Members will also be receiving personal concierge services that allow them to get into exclusive worldwide VIP events. This is how we elevate the club's global status, not by talking, by doing. I'll just finish this real quick. Thank you, Sufyani Bhai. You mentioned something about the digital infrastructure of the club. In order to help Gulshan Club upgrade its digital infrastructure, I myself have already developed a brand new website, a brand new mobile application for Android and iOS, in order to get rid of all of the problems we've been frustrated with. Broken restaurant ordering, lack of guest house booking capabilities, lack of proper notifications. Yeah. Sorry, I had a very long speech, but not much time. Yeah. I'm not entering this election to blend in. I'm entering this election to stand out. Because Gulshan Club deserves leadership that takes actions, puts members first, and dares to aim higher. And if you believe Gulshan Club can achieve more, and if you believe it's time to shift the culture, and if you believe that in a future where all members' voice matters, then I humbly ask for your vote, your dua, and your support. Thank you so much.
Ballot number 9, Mr. Murad Iqbal Chaudhry.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম শুভ সন্ধ্যা আজকের অনুষ্ঠানের সবাইকে আমার সালাম এবং শুভেচ্ছা। আমার নাম মুরাদ ইকবাল চৌধুরী। আমি মেগা বিল্ডার্সের ম্যানেজিং ডাইরেক্টর। রিয়েল এস্টেট সেক্টরে আমি 21 বছর রিয়েল এস্টেট ব্যবসায় জড়িত আছি। 2009 সালে থেকে 12 সাল পর্যন্ত আমি রিহাবের জেনারেল সেক্রেটারি হিসাবে ছিলাম। 2015 সালে আমি গুলশান ক্লাবে ইসি কমিটিতে ছিলাম। সে সময় আমি রেস্টুরেন্ট, বার্বার শপ এবং ক্যাফের দায়িত্বে ছিলাম। আমার ওয়াইফ রেজওয়ানা তাসলিম, আমার 2 ছেলে 1 মেয়ে, তারা আমেরিকাতে পড়াশোনা করে। ইনশাল্লাহ আমি যদি এবার গুলশান ক্লাবে কমিটিতে আসতে পারি, আমি চেষ্টা করব অবশ্যই সততার সাথে, নিষ্ঠার সাথে ক্লাবের ভালো কিছু কাজ করার। আমার ব্যালেট নাম্বার 9। সবাইকে আমার শুভেচ্ছা এবং সালাম। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ।
Ballot number 10, Rifat bin Alam.
Honorable members, respected members of the Election Commission, our past presidents, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I'm Rifat bin Alam, a second generation member of this club. My account number is PR170. Thank you for giving me the privilege to stand before you today. I graduated from Coventry University, UK, and currently I'm a director at our family organization, OTBL. As a first-time candidate, this moment means a lot to me. It has always been a desire to serve this club that has given me so much joy, friendships, and a sense of belonging. Just like being here with the opportunity to earn your trust makes me feel extremely grateful. I want to start my speech by thanking all our past presidents and senior members. Their leadership, dedication, and sacrifices build a strong foundation which we enjoy today. I'm also thankful for all their guidance and allowing us the chance to give us this wonderful club. Over the past few years, I've had the privilege of serving on the swimming pool, restaurant, and entertainment committees. These experiences taught me that a club succeeds not on big decisions, but also on teamwork. Like all of you, I've loved seeing our club so active and full of energy lately, from family programs, social gatherings, to cultural events and improved facilities. My goal is to keep the momentum alive, making it more vibrant. I strongly believe in teamwork, respecting the legacy of our seniors, and welcoming new ideas. Above all, I believe a club becomes more stronger when every member feels that their voice matters. Today, I humbly ask for your support and blessings. With your trust, I hope to serve on the board of directors for 2025-26 with integrity, dedication, and with a full heart. I'd like to conclude my speech by saying, doing my best, hope for the rest. Thank you, everyone.
Ballot number 11 to come and join us.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure and honor it is to stand here before the valued members of Gulshan Club tonight. My sincere thanks to the entire election committee team for arranging this wonderful event. Meet the candidates. I am Luxana Rahim, and I stand before you tonight not just as a candidate, but as a deeply rooted member whose family history is woven into the very fabric of this club for over 3 decades. Before I say anything else, I must acknowledge 2 people. First, my divine inspiration, my mother, Mrs. Rahima Rahim. She's a strong, beautiful, and remarkable woman who raised 6 of us daughters, but unfortunately, she's not here today due to illness. Second, my father, late Abdur Rahim. He became a permanent member of this club way back in 1992. Today, he's no longer with us, but I know he's here in spirit. And I miss him dearly, especially on a day like this, where I seek to carry forward his legacy of dedication. My commitment to this club is permanent. You know me as a 4D member since 2021, but in my professional front, I'm an advocate of the Supreme Court of Bangladesh. My daily life revolves around interpreting rules, ensuring fairness, transparency, upholding and advocating for the best interest of my clients. My life outside my profession is anchored by my beautiful family. I am the mother of a brilliant 10-year-old son, Arash Mateen, and I'm the very fortunate wife to my loving, caring, and yes, handsome husband, Mehrab Mateen, who's right there, who works as a banker at HSBC. He's not only my partner in life, but also my steady mentor, my guidance, my rock. Their support allows me to dedicate the time and energy necessary to serve this institution effectively. They are also why my vision for this club is so focused on the future generation. This club is our second home, a place of sanctuary for us where we come to mingle and enjoy with friends and have a good time. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to current President Mr. M.A. Kader Onubhai and to all the former presidents and board of directors, from late M.A. Hashim uncle to Mr. Anwar Rashid uncle. Your dedication has made this club the esteemed institution it is today. We stand on the strong foundation you have built together. My dear members, you all are important to me, so I ask for your confidence, I beg for your support, and I request you to give me the opportunity to serve this club with integrity and positivity. When you cast your vote, please look out for ballot number 11. Together, we will write the next great chapter in our club's history. Thank you.
Number 12, Saad Rahim Chaudhry.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, all my respected members, seniors, past presidents, friends and family of Gulshan Club. My name is Saad Rahim Chaudhry, and it's truly an honor to stand here in front of you as a first-time candidate for the upcoming elections scheduled for the 20th of December. Even though I've been associated with this club as an associate member since 2003 and a permanent one since 2018, my real association has started in the early 90s when I was coming here with my father as a dependent. His name, Abdul Rahim Chaudhry, and my mother, Shurma Chaudhry. Many of you remember my father as Jahangir or Rahim Bhai. As my father's involvement with the club grew in various capacities, he was eventually elected president in 1995. I found this club to be my safe haven. I would make friends here who became like family. For a sports enthusiast like me, I was introduced to sports like tennis and squash. As I grew older, the old snooker room in the snooker room in the old building opens its door to us. An experience I'd like to share. Me and my friends, we would go in right after school, around 3 o'clock maybe. But there was a rule, we had to leave the room exactly at 5 o'clock. We couldn't stay there a minute more, because the seniors would start coming in. Some of the stalwarts of the club, CJ Haider uncle, Masood uncle, Dalwar Hossein uncle, আমরা সবাই মাথা নিচু করে ওখান থেকে বের হতাম, ওনারা যেন আশেপাশে আমাদের আর না দেখে. This small rule has shaped me as a club member. From the years of using the club facilities, I understand respecting the seniors, accepting they've been here before us, and understanding their expectation is simple. Maintain the decorum of the club with both seniors and juniors. Excuse me. To my fellow young members, I encourage you to choose the club's facilities and patronize this glorious institution over others. You are brilliant, you are full of colors and creativity. Your fearless opinions will shape the days to come, and I promise your voice will be heard. My introduction is not complete unless I speak a bit about my beautiful family God has blessed me with. I'm married with 2 sons aged 9 and 4. Both are attending Sunbeam School, My amazing wife, Shamail Isplasan Ali, is a third-generation member of this club. She's been an amazing mother and a partner and a constant support. As for myself, I have a bachelor's in economics degree from the University of Texas in Austin, USA, and returned to Bangladesh soon afterwards. I have business interests in garments, accessories, and supply chain, and facilitating of overseas employment of Bangladeshis. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come a long way. We continue to need inclusivity. I believe the club needs fresh perspective, fresh ideas, mix of old and new. I will do whatever it takes. I wish my fellow candidates the very best. I have no doubts all candidates, presidential and BOD, have the best interests of the club in their hearts. I thank the Election Commission. You have been amazing. I would like to ask for your valuable vote and blessing. Keep me and my family in your prayers. My ballot number is 12. Thank you.
Number 13, Tanveer Islam.
Honorable members, respected past presidents, directors, the Election Board of Gulshan Club, presidential candidates, and my fellow candidates. Assalamu alaikum এবং শুভ সন্ধ্যা. My name is Tanveer Islam. My ballot number is 13. Yes, lucky 13. I'm hoping it brings me good luck and brings all of you fewer headaches next year. I've been a member of this club for over 2 decades, associate member since 1999. I became a permanent member in 2004, so yes, I've seen enough to know what works, what doesn't, and what urgently needs a nod. In 2012, I served as member finance. Later, I served almost 7 years in the election board. The last 3 as vice chairman. A role where you cannot smile too much or frown too much, and absolutely cannot take sides. I did that job with discipline, neutrality, and the patience of a monk. This year, I surprised a few people, especially my fellow candidates, when I resigned from the election board and became a candidate myself. Trust me, it was not an easy decision to make. But it felt like the right thing to do, and it was the right time to do it. I spoke to my mentors, seniors, members I admire, and they all gave me the same advice: go for it. So I am here. If elected director, my priorities are simple and very practical. Fix what can be fixed quickly, improve what everyone quietly complains about, strengthen the areas nobody wants to touch, and most importantly, make sure members who use this club feel respected and heard. No theatrics, no unnecessary drama, and definitely no speeches longer than it needs to be. So with humility and just a little bit of confidence, I seek your support. My name is Tanveer Islam. I'm also known as Tannu. My ballot number is 13. Thank you so much for your time.
Ballot number 14, Taisir Hassan Amin.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Honorable President, past presidents, Board of Directors, esteemed members of the Election Commission, distinguished candidates, members of Gulshan Club, and my friends and family. I, Taisir Hassan Amin, holding account number PT42 and the ballot number 14 as the first-time candidate, stand before you not just as a candidate, but as a committed, active, permanent member with a deep personal stake and definite belief in the dynamic future of our beloved club, our second home. My family's history with Gulshan Club goes back to 37 years. My parents taught me the profound meaning of community membership that included dedicated social responsibility and generosity without expecting anything in return. My candidacy is driven by the desire to uphold and advance this tradition of service. For the past 3 years, I have been actively contributing, serving on the Entertainment Committee and the Ladies and Children's Affairs Committee. This commitment is lifelong. From being a dependent via an associate member and today a permanent member, I have participated in our club programs since childhood. A tradition my own children, my daughter and soon my son, who enthusiastically will continue. This hands-on involvement has given me unfiltered insight into what makes the club thrive and maintain our critical family-first environment. My professional life over the last 2 decades has been focused on building stronger, high-performing organizations where discipline and excellence are vital. As a senior leader in human resources and organizational development at institutions like Standard Chartered Bank, BRAC, the world's largest family and the NGO, and right now at Radiant Pharmaceuticals, I bring with me certified strategic expertise in people and culture development. These are the essential tools for ensuring fairness, accountability, transparency, and effective management, the core foundations required to elevate our club's governance and operational standards. My candidacy for the future board is driven by a vision to respectfully evolve our club, not merely maintain the status quo. I am committed to clean, transparent direction that will ensure an efficient, dynamic, and thriving future for all our members. My focus is redefining the member experience. First, we must match the exclusivity of our membership with a member-first service culture. This requires dedicated training for staff to ensure service is proactive, not reactive. I will also support the board in establishing a responsive feedback pipeline so that every member's voice is heard and their needs are consistently exceeded. I will also wholeheartedly collaborate with the board to organize inclusive, engaging programs for all of the family members, such as children's cultural shows and youth networking seminars. I urge you to vote for this vision of excellence and accountability. I look forward to earning your trust, your support, and the honor of working on behalf of each and every member of this esteemed organization. Signing off, this is Taisir Hassan Amin. Please come on the 20th of December and vote for ballot 14 out of the 10 that you prefer. Thank you.
Ballot number 15 and the last one for the BOD, Engineer Zahid Hussain.
Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a story, all right? I have a beautiful daughter named Ziva. One day, we were walking down the old building, Gulshan Club old building, towards a children's corner. All of a sudden, she stopped and asked me, "Look, Baba, it's you on the board." I replied, "Yes, it's me. Do you also want to be on the board as a Gulshan Club director?" Guess what? Her reply was, "No, Baba, I want to be the president." This is exactly why I'm here today. My mentor, who encouraged, guided, and told me the first year, you grow, second year, you give, and, the first year, you grow, the first year you learn, the second year you grow, and the third year you give. And this is exactly why I'm here, to give back to our community and help the next generation grow like Ziva. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Engineer Zahid Hussain. If you kindly look in the brochures, I'm at the end, ballot 15, so I won't go into too much details. I'm a son of late Muhammad Ali Hussain, LM28. I had a privilege to serve on the Gulshan Club board the last 2 years, and today I stand before you to give me the same support and bless me with your confidence once more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Engineer Zahid Hussain, my ballot number 15, and thank you very much for Election Commission Board for arranging the Meet the Candidate events. It's so beautiful, colorful, and especially Mila Uncle, the mic works beautiful. And Thank you for all the distinguished members who are here and the past presidents. Thank you. Ballot 15, Engineer Zahid Hussain. Thank you.
May I ask Ishtiaq Abedin to come to the stage, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, respected members of Gulshan Club. It is an honor to stand before you tonight. Before anything else, I want to acknowledge every candidate who are running for the board of directors and my sincere thanks to the Election Commission for ensuring a free, fair, disciplined, and well-organized election. Can we please have a round of applause for them? As the son of Dr. late Anwarul Abedin and grandson of Dr. Zainul Abedin, I carry forward a family tradition rooted in service. I have been a member of Gulshan Club since 2003, and it has been a second home for my family. My wife, Sabrina, is also a donor member of this club, and many of our family's memories have been made on these grounds. My children grew up here. Shania, who's also present, is also an active member of this club. And my two younger children, who are now studying in New York, who still cherish their time in this club. My siblings, Dr. Hassanullah Hassan and Dr. Nadia Anwar, and my bhabhi, Dr. Carmen, they're all here, and they're all respected members of this Gulshan Club. The club connects our family across generations, and we are ready to serve. My educational journey took me from Dhaka to the Philippines, where I completed my bachelor's degree at AMA Computer College. It was during those days when I was abroad that the dream of creating a world-class university for Bangladesh first took place. Together with my family, I brought that dream home and founded AIUB 31 years ago, which today stands as one of the country's leading institutions. Alongside education, I built ventures in petroleum, agriculture, and government commodities trading, grounded in discipline and service. But among all my endeavors, one achievement remains closest to my heart. The AIUB's Education for All program, where I have had the blessing of supporting the higher education of many children of our Gulshan Club staff. This has been one of the greatest honor in my life. If elected, my priority will be strengthen the daily experience of our members. We must improve the quality of service, maintenance, and food, the essential of club life. I also plan to modernize our facilities with purpose. I hope to introduce a paddle court, develop an incubation hub and a business center for our young members, arrange regular seminar, workshop for our young members on entrepreneurship, create a dedicated women's lounge, and establish a club pub, ensuring our spaces serve every generation meaningfully. To make Gulshan Club truly inclusive, we must embrace events that reflects the diversity of our members, programs shaped by different generations, cultures, and religions. আমরা সবাই মিলে এমন একটা পরিবেশ তৈরি করতে চাই যেখানে প্রত্যেকে বলবে এটাই আমার ক্লাব। Sports have always been a priority for me because they bring energy, belonging, and joy to our club. Throughout my campaign, members expressed the need to strengthen sports not only in performance, but in participation and community. খেলাধুলা শুধু প্রতিযোগিতা নয়, এটা একসাথে থাকার আনন্দ। That is why, if elected, I want to introduce family tournaments and intergeneration matches that build connection and lifelong memories. When parents and children share the same court or field, it creates moments that stay in our homes for years to come. Many of you have asked, why now? Why not next year? And my answer is very simple. The club needs strong, steady, unifying leadership now, not later. This is the moment when experience and fresh vision must come together. And I believe I'm ready, fully prepared to serve you today, not a year from now. When your members call, you do not delay. You stand up. You step forward. If entrusted with your vote, my commitment is simple: to serve with sincerity, to lead with integrity, and to build a Gulshan Club where every generation feels welcome, valued, and proud to belong. এই ক্লাব আমাদের সবার, একসাথে কাজ করব, একসাথে গড়ে তুলব। এটা হবে আমাদের ভবিষ্যৎ, যেখানে আমাদের generation to generation will be very safe and sound. Thank you for your time. One more request, I will be sending you out my manifesto very soon. Please preserve that. আমি শুধু বলার জন্য বলি না, আমি করার জন্য করি, আমি করব, যা লিখব তাই করব। I, Ishtiaq Abedin, DI03, humbly seek your trust, your confidence, and your vote. Ballot number 1. Together, let us create a Gulshan Club that stays stronger with every generation. Thank you very much.
May I now call on stage Mr. M.A. Kader Onu for the final speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chief Election Commissioner and Chief Appeal Board Commissioner, honorable members of the Election Commission and Appeal Board, esteemed former presidents, distinguished members, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for joining us today. It is an honor to stand before you as a candidate for the presidency of Gulshan Club for the coming term. It feels like only yesterday that I sought your trust for my first term. You elected me, and for that, I remain deeply humbled and grateful. Over the past year, I carried that responsibility with sincerity, integrity, and one guiding principle: to bring the club together as one club, one spirit, one family. When I assumed office, my commitment was clear: to make Gulshan Club more inclusive, more welcoming, and more vibrant. Together, we took significant steps in that direction. Let me mention few of achievements during my first term. We saw increased participation across all club activities, sports, cultural programs, family events, and social engagements. We ensured that members remained united, respected, and included. No divisions, no sides, just one family. Not a single decision was taken in isolation. Every decision was made collectively, keeping members' interests above everything else. We strengthened our supply chain process and vendor enlistment, ensuring transparency, proper selection, and improved value for the club. We initiated impactful improvements in administration and accounts, bringing more structure, accountability, and clarity. And throughout, we prioritized keeping costs reasonable, ensuring that the club remains accessible and enjoyable for all members without compromising quality. However, with my first term, some of the work completed and some work in progress, such as
several administrative reforms have already been completed, and members are experiencing the improvements. Our ERP upgradation, a major modernization effort, is currently underway, aimed at making the club's operation smoother, faster, and more accurate. Some of our initiatives have been successfully completed, while others are ongoing, progressing steadily towards completion. This blend of completed work and ongoing development reflects a balanced approach, immediate improvements for members, paired with long-term structural upgrades for the future. Our club is at an important crossroads. The decisions we make now will determine whether Gulshan Club becomes even more inclusive, stable, and vibrant, or whether we risk fragmenting the unity we have built. As I seek a second term, my vision remains firm and consistent. We have made many unutilized spaces in our old club building that have remained idle for years. This year, we took the first steps by creating new facilities, a children's corner and a pool room with 2 pool tables on the ground floor. These have already added life and activity to the club. Given the opportunity, I intend to develop additional members' facility on the first floor, transforming unused areas into vibrant, meaningful spaces for members to use, enjoy, and take pride in. This year, we also witnessed the highest number of sports activities and tournaments in recent times, a true reflection of our members' enthusiasm. However, there is still room to grow. We must explore new sports and new arenas, such as paddle, which is gaining popularity among our members, and we can bring fresh energy to our sports culture. Our goal will be to continuously upgrade, modernize, and diversity our sports offerings. My commitment is to preserve the dignity and heritage of this club, prestigious club, to ensure transparent and responsible leadership, to remain financial discipline so the club remains accessible and enjoyable for all, to keep every member feeling welcomed and valued. As I always say, unity is not about thinking the same, it is about thinking together. And when we think together, we move forward together. This election is not just about leadership, it is about reframing our collective identity. One club, one spirit, one family. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you not just as a candidate, but as a member who deeply cares for the future of Gulshan Club. I humbly seek your blessings, your support, and your trust once again. আমার ফ্যামিলির পরিচয় আগে আপনারা জানেন আমরা family business that we have core business is garments, textile, then আমাদের pharmaceuticals, ceramics. আমরা 4 ভাই, আমরা টোটাল 8 ভাই বোন ছিলাম। আমার বড় ভাই 14 ডিসেম্বর 1971-এ ওনাকে বাসা থেকে ধরে নিয়ে গেছিল, উনি শহীদ হয়েছেন। এবং এখন আমরা 4 ভাই আছি, এবং আমার 3 বোনের মধ্যে 1 বোন জীবিত আছে, বাকি 2 বোন দুনিয়া থেকে চলে গেছেন। আমার 2 ছেলে 1 মেয়ে, আমার বউ আমার একটা মেয়ে ছিল, 2022-তে আমার মেয়েটা মারা গেছে। আমার দুটো ছেলে এখন আছে। আমার বড় ছেলে স্টোনি ব্রুক নিউ ইয়র্ক থেকে ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে আন্ডারগ্র্যাড করেছে এবং কিংস কলেজ থেকে মাস্টার্স করে এখন আমাদের ফ্যামিলি বিজনেসে জয়েন করেছে। আমার ছোট ছেলে ইজ ইন গ্রেড 12, ও আমেরিকান স্কুলে আছে। ইনশাল্লাহ আপনারা দোয়া করবেন যাতে নেক্সট ইয়ার একটা ভালো ইউনিভার্সিটিতে যেতে পারে। আমার ব্যালট নাম্বার, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমারও আজকে সুযোগ পেয়েছি আমার বউকে একটা থ্যাংক ইউ দেওয়ার জন্য, বিকজ ও আমার জন্য দিস ইয়ার এত কষ্ট করেছে। ও ইউজুয়ালি খুব একটা আগে ক্লাবে আসতো না। আমি গতবার ইলেকশন করার সময় সে আমাকে যথেষ্ট সময় দিয়েছে এবং আমার চেয়ে বেশি কষ্ট করেছে। তো আপনারা আমার এই ছোট্ট ফ্যামিলির জন্য দোয়া করবেন, আমার ভাইদের জন্য দোয়া করবেন, যাতে আমরা সবাই শান্তিতে সুখে শান্তিতে থাকতে পারি, এবং আপনাদের জন্য আমার দোয়া রইল। আমার ব্যালট নাম্বার 2। Thank you so much. Let us continue this journey of unity, dignity and progress together. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.